Hello and welcome back, people, to another Wizardry 8 video. Now, if you have seen the last video that I'm going to upload in the Iron Man Try 2, you would see that after that pitched fight after the Screaming Head, or Gibbering Head, I think it was Gibbering Head, I got assaulted by wild spiders, entire 4 of them, and I had only 3 party members alive. And I couldn't even attack one of the spiders, as I determined later, because one of the spiders that was behind the wall had some legs sticking through the wall. So I couldn't attack the spider that was in front of me. So it was simply such an unfair situation of epic proportions that I simply stopped recording, but I still died. My party is dead. So I started a new party, but since OBS crashes the game after the starting intro, I closed the OBS and I was like, you can minimize the game at least once before it crashes again with Windows key. So I thought I will just click OBS then again, because as promised I have brought a new party. As promised, I have brought a new party to this game. This one I think is better. Still not the best I can make, but I think it's better. Now, what I wanted to say is that monastery part, that I did in 1.5 hours, is gone. I did quite a brilliant tactic against Gregor as usual. I did it like this. In Essentials, I bought a Granite Potion from Burrs, gave it to Lord. Lord tanked it until he was paralyzed. And when he was paralyzed, he attacked these guys. And since I have Mage, I could cast Missile Shield level 4. And when he tried to attack with missiles to these guys, they were simply blocking them with Missile Shield. Now. And so I have absolutely 0 party deaths so far. My mage is absolutely badass. I'm very happy with my mage so far. It's an Elven mage. Slicer and Dicer is a duo that I have finished many games with, so I decided that since I have finished so many games with Slicer and Dicer, I have to bring them to this game, because with Slicer and Dicer I have never lost. They are one of the greatest fighter characters I have ever made. They're simply amazing. And I already have 100 vitality and have the special iron skin skill, which gives us damage reduction. I believe each 10 points gives you 1% damage reduction, quite useful. And now we are going to fight some crabs. Also, when I started previous video, I had an epiphany where I told you that when I was a little kid, I like to play browser games, and when in our country we had servers for the game in Latvia, one of the games I liked to play was called All Game. I was pretty good at the game, but I was very bad at certain aspects of the game, like fleet saving. So in this game I felt like in that All game by the fact that since I was so bad at fleet saving, that meant that while I was good at the game and making big fleets, I always lost them to bigger players and better players. And now I feel like a little kid because I am losing games just for other people's entertainment. Because if I hadn't went into that dungeon, I think my party could have finished the game quite easily. Even if I had some difficulty piloting it. Now, since I have new guys, like from the previous party, only members that survived are my Ranger and Lord. Everything else is new, because I think that for this Iron Man I have to play Lord. I have not finished a game ever with a Lord. While I have played Lord, I have not finished a game with Lord, so I think that is a personal challenge, and I would like that picture to represent me to some degree. So no matter if I, for some miraculous reason, even lose with this party, I would like lore to be in every party. Now let's deal with these crabs. Also, I hope you don't mind, but I am quite hungry. It's dinner time, for me at least. So I'm going to grab a few quick bites between these combat rounds. Also, with all these fighters, I can defeat my enemies very quickly. So this should be a little bit faster runs than previously. Actually, let me check if I'm recording. I'm not paranoid. You'll have a black screen or frozen screen for a few seconds. I'm always paranoid if I'm recording, but I get so good at clicking F1 and F2 to start and end recording respectively that I stopped becoming paranoid. If I had been more paranoid, you would have seen how brilliantly I defeated Gregor. It was absolutely not close for anyone to die in that fight. Let's do it something like this. Oh, alright, I have to use my Gadgeteer's gadgets. I forgot again. I have decided to sacrifice my quality time working outside to try to get as far back as possible, so next day goes not too much interrupted. What? Are you kidding me?
You need to focus your aura better.
Understood.
Understood.
And here I was, happy with no deaths. And then the mage is like, huh, I will die. Hehe, haha, funny. I'm very happy with my mage, but this was simply unacceptable. I think the hardest thing to do in this game is to run a no-death run. At least hardest thing in time-wise, because you would have to do a lot of boring things to never die. One of those things would be to grind levels. You would literally have to grind levels to never die. So it's both most challenging and most boring challenge that could ever be there. And even then, if you grind your levels, you can die from insta-death spells. completely ruining your entire run. Also, I should drink light potions. Those must be medium heals.
What now?
I should give them to you.
Understood.
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 Every fight should be extremely easy for us.
I see ya. Understood.
Let's wait a little bit for this one.
This is bad.
Man, I'm still so sad about what happened before. I really should not have lost that fight. I mean, not lost that fight, but to be in a situation in the dungeon where there are wild spiders. Like, seriously, we would have been fine.
The negative energy.
I would have simply grinded potions and resurrection powders and resurrect my entire party. If not for those wall spiders, man.
Understood. Yes. No. Yes.
With pleasure. Sagunda. The negative energy is gone. Understood.
Yes.
Oh! The negative energy.
It's trapped.
Waiting.
Oh yeah.
Round shield, is it better than buckler? Yeah. Now, some of you might have noticed that I'm not dual wielding. It's because I want my fighters to be real heavy tanks.
Got a customer.
Okay guys, I've had my snack. I can finally talk again. Bless bless.
Yes. Understood.
Understood.
Now the nice things about my fighters are that I cannot pump just pump speed in them. They will be good with just high dexterity and high strength. And in situations where enemies will have to advance on us, they will be actually superior than the guys with high speed. Now the drawbacks are situations where there are no guys with high speed, of course.
Understood.
But those are quite rare. Now I also think that since dual wielding takes so much time to develop, it works like weapon skills on close combat on dual wielding apply like this. This gets 75% and this gets 50% of the skills. So as you level up dual wielding, they of course get, these percentages get higher, obviously, but never above 100. Now, as you can imagine, Slicer and Dicer have very low intelligence, so they are better as frontline tanks. And I still think that they are much more superior to dual wielding fighters than while they are being just frontline tanks, they are superior to dual wielding fighters because of their shields. They will never get hit. They'll have massive amounts of hit points. Their close combat will not be so great as maybe other fighters, but they will still hit many times with their single weapon. So yeah, I really prefer single weapon fighters over dual wielding fighters. I think they are better, to put it simply. So quite a lot of Higardes. Let's do our quick buffs. And let's wait for them here. This is the spot that I prefer to wait in this place. Yeah, and since we are playing fighters and such, they level up quicker than elite and hybrid classes. So I will get high level enemies easier, and so we will level up also easier, a lot faster.
Let's attack. Now is the time.
This is what I didn't take in account when I picked all hybrid classes. Like, I was level 9, well, I'll be level 10 by the time I'll reach ranks this time, I think. And even if you will get something like Destiny Apotheosis, it will be very easy to defeat. Now, level 7 rogues. Let's cast Bless. Now actually, why I'm casting single target spells? Now that I think of it, if there's at least 3 opponents, it's more beneficial for you to cast Fireball. Yeah, 2 to 8, 1 to 7. It's more beneficial to cast Fireball. Do I have any potions on you? Potion of Light Heal. Man, I need Cure Poison on him. And that's the next one. And let's start feeding stamina to our gadgeteer.
Understood. Yes.
The negative energy is gone. Understood.
Yes.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me!
The negative energy is gone.
I need more potions and Wiser. Yeah, attack Lord. Lord can regenerate his hit points.
The negative energy is gone.
I need some more light heals on you. I need some cure poisons. I believe these are cure poisons. Now what's there in distance? Cutthroats and roustabouts. And they are coming at me. Alright then, I think I can defeat them easily.
Follow me to victory.
Get some whipping rocks in your face now, friends.
Understood.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Understood.
Okay, that will not do. This is not a flesh wound, that's a serious wound.
Understood. Yes.
Really happy with my
Understood.
mage.
The negative energy is gone.
Yes. Yes.
Now I want you to cast... This is the strange thing, you can actually cast stamina and heal wounds on enemies. Why does it allow that? I don't know.
Understood.
Understood.
This time it's better to cast Energy Blast.
The negative energy is gone. Understood.
They're carving me up.
The negative
We can rest now. Also, I think I have 2 light crossbows. Yeah. Actually 3, because this one is also a light crossbow. Alright then. I think I can combine them. At least I thought I could. So I guess I have to wait to level 35, not 30. Let's pick up short rest.
Very well. Rats. Standing by. Prepare for battle.
Level 7 rogues. I have to run.
Yes.
Let's run to my favorite corner.
Good. Understood.
Gotcha.
And now they retreat. I really don't want to take more than one rogue at a time. So let's just run to my corner and rest for a bit. And let's try to lure them here.
Spotted an item.
Come here, rogues, come here. Be a good boy. Hey, rogues, come on. You know you want this. You know you want my booty. Alright then. Oh, come on, I thought I could just walk past them if they just left me like that.
Good.
And the third one. I need to engage them here, so they don't run away.
Understood.
Es iešu steidzināt suņus to ārā, neesi kaut ko darīt?
Šodien ne, tomēr.
Un kas ir?
Nu, es pazaudēju kaut kāds progresu. Es ierakstu. Es beidzu traucēt man.
Un priekš kam tev tas vajadzīgs, drīz zināt?
Tāpatās.
Es domāju, ka tāpatās.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I got asked if I will not go work outside today, so I said no. Just because I want to get my progress back.
Understood. Yes. Yes.
Let's see, fireballs. Yeah.
Understood.
Actually, I cannot use with Lord because Lord will simply get obliterated if he gets hit in the back.
Understood. Yes.
And I have no more fireballs. That was quick.
Understood.
Actually, let's try to put them to sleep.
Understood.
That didn't work.
The negative energy is gone.
Well, let's not try again. I just use frost.
Understood. Understood.
I like that they're throwing those daggers, means that they just get deflected.
Yes. Understood. Understood.
With pleasure. The negative energy is gone. Understood.
Actually, since there's only one opponent left, let me just feed stamina to my blaster.
The negative I would.
Quite a lot of skill ups. Let's leave it like this and pump 2 in speed. Dexterity, speed. Let's invest some more in engineering. Just need one more point before I can craft double shot crossbow. What do we have here? Just a nail. Now, these episodes where I'm trying to catch up will be 2 and 3 hours long. Or 3 hours long, sorry. What is this? This was Amulet to Static. This goes to Mage. Something a bit too heavy for him. He will just have to live with that one initiation loss.
Over the creature.
Some more Higardi Highwaymen. Let's lure them to our spot. I think I can fight them like this. My fighter already has 11 armor class.
Understood.
Oh.
Yes.
Actually, I have an idea. I do have stamina potions, am I right? Yeah, potions of moderate stamina. I should equip them on my blaster, so when I cannot cast stamina on her, I can just use stamina potions.
Understood. Understood.
Maybe I can cast another? Nah, not enough spell points. Maybe during fight I'll regenerate that one spell point. Also, I want my mage to get some throwing points, so I'm not worried that I'm using my throwing weapon instead of spells.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Lord is getting quite beat up. Let's swap him into our ranger.
Pleasure. Understood.
We are victorious.
Some more moderate heals. I think those are moderate heals. Sometimes they drop heavy heals. Sometimes. Very rarely. There's a hidden bow here.
Ah, there's something over there.
Now I think I will finish this episode by finishing exploring Arnica.
Someone to fight.
Oh, come on, dude.
Kill 'em.
Understood. With pleasure. With
Yes.
pleasure.
Caught some.
And for all this effort, I get poisoned.
Understood. The negative end.
Sweet pants. I guess those goes to Blaster. Somebody probably is there on the other side of the screen, screaming at the screen, "Those are suave pants, suave!" But I think suave is written differently. How much gold do I have? 2,000. Should be enough.
Hey, I heard you were coming. Here it is. Pass from that course, you. I'm eager. You might hear the hiccup practically left. Now that's mine. I'm sure. Now there's a minute. That's mine. Then think the police here. I was trying. I didn't. I'll be honest. If you want to, that's something. I'm sure. Find it. He's sort of. Find it. The moment. I'm sure. Trinket. I'm sure. The trinket. Rumor. Of course. Like I said.
That is that. Let's quickly heal at our most favorite fountain. Let's hope there are some resurrection powders here. Smelling salts. We'll leave it that.
I'm with you. Gotcha.
These raiders are always here. Why does he guard a patrol retreat?
Good.
Alright then.
Understood.
No, not that. What can I cast? I can cast nothing. So let's just keep attacking. I could actually equip thrown weapons on my miles. I wanted to say on my rogue, but for some reason I said on my miles. Because you can equip 2 throwing weapons and he can then increase his dual wield skill. I might actually do that.
Understood.
Also, oh, it's because... Oh, right then. I was like, why are my guys shooting arrows? Are they getting distracted because these fights will be blue milk runs? There's absolutely nothing they can do to get past my fighters and my lord and my ranger and my gadgeteer and my rogue. Rogue actually could be questionable.
I measure our progress in bodies.
Someone to fight. Let me kill him.
Let's quickly heal up and rescue White Domino. Already 101 hit point. That's so much. Have to remember to not pump intelligence to 100. Now let me think. How do I defeat the Hogarth to Ampani camp? I really would like to take magic missiles, but I think I have to take freeze flesh. I will take magic missiles next time. Or maybe I will just buy them.
spotted an item.
Poignard. Just for you. And now I have full complement of dungeon weapons. I need to activate dungeons.
Prepare for battle.
I think I can cast Bless. Yes. Let's cast a fireball.
Understood. Looky who wandered in.
Again, Miles is in very front.
Understood.
Paralyzing worked on these dudes. Let's try it out.
Understood.
With pleasure.
For 20 damage. Easy.
Finished already? Damn! It's an
Perfect.
Nothing I can pick here. Divinity, Divine Magic, and Mason Flail. Nothing for you. I think it's not worth picking Itching Skin or Sleep.
Finally, safe. I thought. Listen. Yes. Well, if you don't ask me now. Hey, God. I remember. I don't know. Miles? There isn't a friend. They're one of the. Stick around. So much. You should up. You should up. The moment. There's two. It's if I hear, let's go. I think. Goodness, so.
Now let's remember to put them in the middle.
taken care of.
You need to equip Owl Pike. And something different than a sling. Also, let's equip throwing weapons on Miles, actually. Like throwing knives and feather darts. So stones can actually go to people that matter. Tarnished sword, not useful for us. I actually cannot imagine a situation where Tarnished sword will be useful for anyone.
Shall utterly obliterate them.
Understood. Understood.
Nothing much to speak about Ornica, really. I hope we can just do it quickly enough. Something dropped for him? Some more gloves. What do they weigh, too? Alright then. Let's do our bank robbery.
Yes.
Everyone is now seated now, so they can skip turns. Beautiful, wonderful, excellent.
My will has abated. I almost feel normal.
Well,
I think I've kicked it. Feeling a lot better. My ailment has abated.
So let's equip our rapier for Miles. Also this poignard goes here. Oilskin cloak. Which one should equip oilskin cloak? I think it should go to mage. Now, actually, I think this amulet is one that paralyzes enemies, so I will pick that too. Let's quickly heal. Let's go rob people.
spotted an item.
This goes to our fighter because he will be using Bloodlust.
Look, a creature.
Androids. Let's go around them. To do something like this. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Your pathfinding can do this. I believe in you, androids. Now their pathfinding will work.
Understood.
Also, why are not everyone meleeing this guy? Strange. Yellow is this.
Understood. I'm on it.
Why is he attacking from range? It should be perfectly in melee range. Actually, I have to walk. And much like this. Let's watch like this. I really don't care what order we attack because we will just obliterate them and we have unlimited healing fountain. At least this time, these guards don't freeze in our face.
Look this way.
Who might that be? It's trapped.
Waiting.
Blended.
And we get our arrows that we needed.
Well, Bob. Enough of it. I'm at brotherhood. Mom, what's it? What? Between and the blood truth? Yeah. I don't. What's it? Okay. Mom? No, but I got some. Mom? What do you mean there? Kelly runs them. Know her. Sad. You'd be better. You'd be better. Enough of it. That old. Listen.
And let's trade it here. Let's buy all these throwing knives. As a worst case scenario, we can always just load them into our Gadgeteer's blaster and shoot them out. Now, stone-wise, there was nothing interesting from her. Let's talk with Helly. A little lag.
Got a visitor.
Wow, Helly. Long. 7. What the hell else? It's a
Let's skip the dialogue. We already know all this.
Why we came on the air. This'll hit. Sure thing. And here's your you up. Wait, now it'll cost you. Good thing. Wait, allow me to. I suppose I. Well, I don't. No. Well, I don't. I'll tell you this. Yeah. Have a good look. I know the name. Oh, I know her. Well, it's strange. I know a little big fella. Yeah. This is it. You come in. You come in. Talk to me. Well, I don't want to. It's a good one. Trenton. Raphael. Oh.
Well, let's leave.
Farewell.
Instruments that we don't need.
I have a bad feeling about this crap.
Why do you have a bad feeling about it? Longbow, another light crossbow. Oh man, we are stocking up on our light crossbows this game.
An entity approaches.
I'm ready for these guys.
Understood.
Can I cast a Bless? I can. But you can cast Whipping Rocks.
Understood.
Sagunda.
Oh, I ran out of buffs. Oh well. We'll have to recast them after this fight.
Understood.
Alright then.
I'm covered with cuts.
I'm injured.
Let's go visit our most favorite fountain.
Locked.
Hey, something got loose over here. Fresh meat. Yes.
Oh man. Very quick combat. Now, should I talk with ship this time? Nah. The ship is useless.
Ah, there's something over there. Spotted an item.
But this time I am taking this elevator. There's a X-ray chip here and a computer we can talk to. Someone has vandalized the delicate equipment, leaving a gaping circular socket with a couple of wires hanging out of it. Examining the machine more closely, you spot some crudely scrawled graffiti. Thanks for the magic ball! Bobo will love it. Let's see what computer can tell us.
Error. Tracking module not installed. Would you like to access the system files?
Yes.
Lane. End of rec.
The rest is useless for us. It will be saved in our journal and will be used a lot later. Now, what else do I need to do? I know. Let's quickly go here.
Creature.
Ah, some more summon guards.
Scanning. HLL identified.
Leather top. Quite heavy. Quilt tonic. Can be used for gadgeteer. And I got another steel helmet. Let's quickly speak with Tremaine. Learn everything useless he can tell us. You may not have noticed I said useless because his information is useless.
You step. We fix it. Up. 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 Down. Down. Up. Up. Yep. Up. 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 Wait. Up. Hold it. Good luck.
Farewell.
The only useful thing he ever did for us is give us some more communication skill.
Eyes over here, now!
Savant troopers. These are a little bit difficult. Come here.
Let's show the enemy. With pleasure.
That's how you will be shooting for the next couple of hours, because you will not be using arrows. Slicer getting slowly beat up.
They're carving me up like a piece of meat.
You can do this, you can endure it. Okay, this is starting to get me worried. What the hell? He did 25?
Yes. Fortune. I think I will.
Oh, also let's combine our crossbows.
Great.
Now we have double shot crossbow. And you will not be using anything resembling bows. I think I have another light crossbow.
I'm grateful. Great.
This one will go to you. I'll have plenty of arrows. I mean quarrels. Hold on a second. Yes. No. Lobby. Sorry people, Grandma is feeling a little bit sick. I will be right back. Man, she's looking like somebody beat her. Oh well. We'll have to live with it. She is not feeling bad. She simply couldn't bring her food to her room because she was feeling bad. Well, she was feeling bad, but she wasn't like bad. I hope you got what I mean. Sometimes when you get old and you don't have enough strength, you just cannot bring your own food to your room. I had the same problem when I had operations. I just simply didn't have enough strength to do stuff I needed, like going to bathroom was simply pain. Sometimes there were these moments that your head would spin. Not very pleasant. I kind of understand her pain. Now this might sound very bad, but I really don't want to get old. Especially since I see how many of my old people are getting... Like I had two grandmas, and one of the grandmas has... The grandma that is living with me, she has this sickness that her nerves are simply atrophying, and the other grandma has Parkinson's, so I really don't want to live to the old age, considering that I'm already a disabled person.
Can you see who that is?
Citizens up.
Looks like a challenge. Understood.
Like, I have my own sicknesses that I don't want to get to old age. Like, people with sickness I have, Crohn's sickness, usually when you sleep in hospitals, if you are feeling very sick, you only see old people in gastroenterology. Old people have bowel problems more often than young people. And at first I had it real bad. I have been struggling with this sickness for 3 years. Actually, not 3 years, 5 years now. Since I was 19. And at first year doctors didn't know what I have. And we didn't know why I have constant tumors in my stomach. In my intestines should be more appropriate to say, but any rate, not very pleasant sickness. Some have it easier, some have it worse. I now have it easier because we have finally, in this last year, figured out what kind of pills I should drink and in what doses. Some people had to pay these $1,000 or in my country euros. They had to pay these 1,000 euro fees to get these transfusions of this special liquid. And I'm really happy I didn't have to. It's a monthly transfusion. Not very pleasant. Like, you know, sometimes people have the silliest fears, and my fear is I am afraid of needles. I really hate needles. Like, if somebody has to stick a needle in me, I just close my eyes. Like, it's a silly fear, I know, but like I don't fear from dying or something like that, but I have a fear from needles. Sometimes your brain is strange like that. Did you see how much stamina those double-shot crossbows used? Holy hell.
Understood.
I guess I will still have a few stupid deaths because I will just try to rush things. But I feel that with this party I can afford to rush things.
I'm on it.
Come on, people, I believe you can do this. That is NAS something? Yeah. I think I can use my lightning rod here.
Understood.
No, I mean lightning rod.
Understood.
We are victorious.
Book of healing, book of healing. Oh well.
I'll do even more.
Several books of healing.
Great.
Well, at least we'll not have to wait until Trenton. Yeah, I should start berserking with this character, and with the other character too. Slice and Dice, I should go berserk soon!
Locked.
Spotted an item.
It's locked.
And we can use this doll and box to craft a gadget.
Great.
Jack in the box. I would say it's a useless gadget. At least for me, because it just makes enemies run away.
Spotted an item.
It's locked.
Now there are only 2 things left, no, 3 things left to do in Arnica. And one of them is to rob Anton and actually speak with him.
It's trapped.
Round shield. I believe that goes to you. Nice.
Who could that be?
Let's quickly speak with Lorak.
Heads up. Got a visitor.
Welcome to our... I'm sorry, perhaps you would like to wait. Pardon me, it's against... Excuse... 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 It's against... It's not... Hurry up. I can't... It's not... It's against... Of course. Fortunately. It's not... Excuse... It's not... It's nothing. I can't... I don't regard... It's not... It's not... It's not... Pardon me. It's not... It's not... Oh, if you're looking... I can't... Thank you. Goodbye. Farewell.
Useless character. Just gave us some communication skills and that's all. Say hello to Bloodthirster. Or Bloodlust. God damn, why am I saying Bloodthirster? Warhammer 40k too much. Another longbow. Could be used by Y. Ah, she already has a longbow. You could use a longbow. At least for a while. Until we get Tumpani. A monstrance. Only can be used by priest and bishop. Not very useful then.
It's locked. It's locked.
Nothing useful really. Just things to sell. Oh, I have forgotten to speak with Braffit. I have to remember to do that.
Who could that be? It's been caught by Tally.
Oh,
I am so
he took it.
he's here.
Believe if it hadn't, I wish I
None of us
trust me.
and you got. I keep a good. He is a good. She's rough. A good. Vitalia. Yes. Well. The guardian. Enzelm is Martin. Well, she's rough. You would do better to. Yes, the thought. Diab. Yes, he is a good. It's not really my. I do not. Vitalia. It is the. I can own. Creature. It is just. I have. Southern. The gift of. I don't live. I hope
A most stimulating exchange of ideas.
Actually, I have forgotten to do many things in Narnica. I have forgotten to take some certain amulets of very big usefulness.
Spotted an item. It's locked.
Surely we can open 3 picks with this skill.
Ah,
This goes to you.
Spotted an item. Spotted an item. Ah, there's something of it.
Let's go fight some ghosts. Also, let's regenerate our mana a little bit.
Look, a creature.
Let's get them, guys.
Yes.
Understood.
Understood.
The sure are slow.
Understood.
Here we can examine the model very closely.
Understood.
I should actually start going berserk with that sword before I forgot. It also looks like strength affects crossbow damage.
Yes.
Understood. Understood.
Yes.
The negative energies.
Also, the second necklace of endurance. Who should it go to? Ranger. I like how quickly Blaster regenerates her stamina.
Understood.
And now I think we are close to doing everything in Arnica. Let's earn our money. Actually, let's check out if we have anything possibly equipped. Quill tonic. Quill tonic. Yeah. I have everything possibly equipped for these characters. Custom. He has absolutely nothing to tell us, so let's just buy stuff from him. Or sell first. Monstrance, short bow, main gush, longsword. I need 1 dagger, 1 longsword, 1 short staff. Let's see what we can buy. I can buy hammer. Quite useful. And some spike stones, those will always be useful. And heater shield is very useful. Enchanted longsword. We will get better sword very quickly, very soon, so let's just not buy that.
Goodbye.
But this heater shield will definitely go to you. And this mace will definitely go to you.
All right. I guess we can meet up at Helly's later.
I'm glad. When we took her family.
Let's buy all moderate heals he had. $15 light heals. And none of the books.
I hope.
Farewell. It's great. Let's go. I always...
Let's quickly craft our potions and sell them to Hilly. As these light heals will still have to stay with our wood elf. These light heals will have to go away, so... Restore magic too. Oh, that's just great. Okay. All our throwing stuff can actually go to Miles. Like these cherry bombs. I'm definitely sure that they're cherry bombs. These smelling salts can go to Ranger. Those are resurrection powders. Concussion powder, that goes to you. Smelling salts. Those go also to you. Book of Healing, I already have one of those. Book of Blessings, Book of Traps, and Book of Lesser Cures. This all goes to you.
Great. Great.
Haste. Identify item. This fellowship pass will have to go back to Braffit. Let's start mixing our potions.
I am grateful.
These magic connectors can go to you.
Splendid. 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 Say, I don't know.
Quite a lot of money has been made. What else can we sell apart from party items? I don't need Draken Bread. Don't need Razor Cloak. Don't need Fairy Dust. Don't need these empty bottles. Don't need these ales.
I'll see. Farewell.
Let's store for some of our unneeded items in the chest. This I will need, this I will not need. I will not need this Martin ID tag.
Better look this way.
Oh well.
Understood. Understood. With pleasure.
Oh, what? Ah, why Domina is in the front?
I'm on it.
Alright then. Let's quickly give our notes to Braffit, buy the spellbooks and be on our way.
Should you need, I hope,
Goodbye.
and Zelma. I hope
And let's give this tattered note to him.
keep these
Now I will buy a few resurrection powders. This time I will not make the mistake of not buying them. Let's see what we have from spellbooks. Enchantment. This I have. This I will buy. This I will buy. This I will buy. This I will buy.
I hope.
Goodbye.
Great.
And magic missiles for you.
Splendid.
Let's go quickly rest at tavern. Or no. Actually, I have a better idea.
Ah, someone new to talk to.
Take note. And a pleasant
The gentleman.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's rest.
The Mook have such a fine establishment. I hated to leave. Nonetheless, I am a woman of my word and have returned. A bit the wiser, I might add. In their compound, they possess a most wonderful art.
Now then.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Very well.
Critter's coming for us.
Standing by. We are the united. Goodbye.
Farewell!
Someone to fight. Let me kill him.
Understood.
Let's cast our spells.
Yes.
With pleasure.
Understood.
And let's prepare for leaving Garnica. I still have forgotten to put my domino in the middle. I am in such a hurry to leave Arnica.
Understood.
With pleasure. Understood. You need to focus your aura better.
And let's leave 5 intelligence at that. Add some piety. And next is speed. Man, so many good spells to pick from. I think I'm picking Element Shield.
Very well.
Alright then, we are ready to leave Arnica. Now I need to go for a bit, upload these videos. See you in the next video. See you guys.